Hello, everybody. I miss you guys. I miss you guys a ton. And I confess that I'm not necessarily really good at the technology yet, but we're going to get this, right? So here you go. Purple hibiscus, final discussion. Look at me. Whoops, I misspelled it.
Thank the kids that helped you, babe.
Oh, yeah, that doesn't really apply. My husband's giving me advice while I'm recording. Thank you, honey. Final discussion. Okay, so here we go. How to do this. I already emailed all of you, but you need to find a buddy or two or three and arrange to meet virtually to discuss all the questions. I like Discord. You can try that. Whatever you want to do is fine as long as you can hear their voices. And here we go. You need your book. Get your book. At any point in this video, you can hit pause and talk. In fact, you're going to need to hit pause to discuss these questions. Between every question, hit pause. Here we go. What do you make of Mama's different attitudes on page 257? She seems different. Remember, this is after Jaja refuses communion on Palm Sunday. It's also after Papa almost beat Kambili to death. It's also after Mama showed up at Auntie Ifeoma's having been beaten with a table on her belly and lost her second baby, at least that we know of. Now that you have finished the book and you know how the ending, and you know the ending, what do you make of how Mama is changed at this point? Hit pause, discuss. Jaja begins standing up to Papa. Papa does not push it. Why do you think? At this point, Papa doesn't know that he's being poisoned. So why does he back down? Stop the video and discuss. What do you think of Auntie Ifeoma's decision to move to America? She'd rather stay in Nigeria, but she chooses to go. What does she consider? What are her considerations? What do you? Isn't that fun how I can do that? What do you think she should do? Discuss, hit the pause button, discuss. Why doesn't Demaka want to move to America? Why does Obiora want to move to America? Which one of them is right in your opinion? Can you see both sides? Discuss. You guys really challenge yourself here because there's a lot going on in Nigeria that we can't relate to, but you know, our author, we started this whole unit looking at the video Danger of a Single Story, which you also read. So try to get into a story that isn't yours and make sense of this. Hit pause and discuss. Let's talk about Auntie Ifeoma's parenting. Is she a good mother? We already wrote about whether you think Mama is a good mother. Let's really examine and critique Auntie Ifeoma. Consider things like her own children's obedience, her kids' certainty of her love and approval. How does she parent? Hit pause and discuss. Okay, the whole Aokpi apparition thing on page 274 and 275 where people claim to see the Virgin Mary. What do you make of Kambili's reaction? And what do you think the author is suggesting about faith here? Hit pause, discuss. Check out page 284 and the top of 285. How has Kambili changed? What evidence can you find? What do you think has caused the changes in her? Pause and discuss. Okay, page 290. Mama poisoned Papa. What? What do you think the author wants us to feel about this? Does she want us to justify Mama's behavior? Pause and discuss. Jaja takes the blame for Mama's poisoning. Do you think he should have? What do you think of his choice? What does this say about him? Pause, discuss. Why is Kambili upset with Mama on page 290 and 291? I mean, Papa almost killed her. Kambili, right? What do you make of her reaction here? Pause and discuss. We learn that Mama is kind of crazy around page 297. We're now in the present. Jaja's in prison for taking the blame for what Mama did. What do you think made her crazy? Do you think she actually really is crazy? What do you think? Pause, discuss. Check out the last paragraph on page 305. There's a lot here. What do you make of it? Has Kambili grown? Go to page 305, reread the paragraph, then pause, then discuss. Okay, let's reread the last two paragraphs of the book, which are on the next slide. Do you think the author ends the book with hope or not? Okay, ready? Here we go. There's the quote. She's talking to Mama after they've left the prison. Jaja has just been told, Kambili has just told Jaja that he's going to get out that week. And Kambili says, we'll take Jaja to Nasuka first, and then we'll go to America to visit Auntie Ifeoma. We'll plant new orange trees in Aba. Jaja will plant purple hibiscuses, too. I am laughing. Above, clouds like dyed cotton wool hang low. So low, I feel I can reach out and squeeze the moisture from them. The new rains will come down soon. Read, look at the diction, discuss with your partner. I want to remind you, the question is this hopeful? What do you think, and what makes you think so? In the end, do you think the author is criticizing religion, Catholicism? What exactly is she warning against, in your opinion? Pause and discuss. If you had to come up with a moral of this story, what would it be? Think about it, pause, and discuss.